in Toronto while they're freezing their nuts off, right?
You know, sounds like you like wood a lot.
Yes, wood it is. Actually, I like little wet holes, you know what I mean? So.
You mean you like the sap holes?
Yes.
Like wood and sap holes.
That's right.
Where has this gone?
Oh, I don't know. It depends where you want to take it.
I love it.
Oh, no problem. I mean, it sounds like you're pretty happy where you're not limited on your speaking and censoring and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about that stuff. It's awesome.
Well, I think nobody likes to be told what they can and can't say, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't want to put that pressure on anybody. So I say what you got to say.
No, I hear you, but the problem is it's, like a lot of Bible thumpers in the U.S., and unfortunately they control a lot of the corporations that run the studios and whatnot. So that's kind of part of the problem, I'd imagine.
Well, I think it's more of just a humanity thing.
True.
People definitely they grow up in a certain environment and they learn limits. They learn to be conservative or whatever. But I say, like I said before, to each his own. And be who you are and be proud of who you are.
That's
and
true.
If who you are is dirty, then that's more power to you.
I hear you there. Well, like our mag is called Caustic Truths, and I don't know if you want to know what caustic means, but it means risky. It's a chemical term, which is basically high risk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just put obviously the word truths, and it's like we're trying to reveal the real stuff out there that people don't want to know about. So.
Just when I tell you that I have full 70s bush right now?
What's that?
Caustic truth?
Yeah.
Did you get the first part of that?
No, I didn't quite hear it. Sorry.
I said, would that be when I tell you that I have full 70s bush right now?
Whoa. Really?
Is that a caustic truth?
That's a caustic truth.
Sweet.
Oh.
I am bringing 70s bush back.
Right on.
It's going to happen.
Awesome.
Are you more into the au naturel, or you want full wax?
Well, how's this? I've been with a Iranian lady.
Yes?
Who's obviously kind of Arabic descent, so you go figure that out if you can. It's like sleeping with a man, basically.
Well, I don't know, man. The Persian people here in Beverly Hills, they tend to wax.
Yeah, well, that's true when they're single, yeah, but when they get settled into a nice long hibernating type of marriage, they let it grow.
Nice, that's good to know.
Does that help you out?
Of course.
Yeah, but if it depends. Hey, if I'm single and all that, yeah, I'm totally into the clean stuff. I don't know.
Do you shave your balls? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I'm like well maintained. Let's leave it at that.
All right.
Woo!
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
What about you?
Full 70s bush, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
But I gotta dig there, and it's kind of, when
you gotta hack your way in.
That's right.
Through the jungle.
We just started up a news site called thebestpickup.com, and there's a section on there about sexuality, and there's oddly enough some of the lead stories on there about I can never pronounce it, cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah, we've done a couple of little stories on those, and they're one of our lead articles, and obviously a lot of guys like to do that. I'm one of them, and yeah.
Many men claim they like to do it, and many men claim they'll do it for days. But when it comes right down to it, there are very few men that will actually do what they claim to do.
I have no problem. If I had the ability to lick them dry, I will do that.
Well, I think the opposite is supposed to happen.
What's that? I mean, if I
lick them wet.
I know, but I like to suck them dry. That's what I like to do.
You are a good man.
That's my ambition. I don't stop.
Would you rather give than receive?
You know what? It depends on how good the giver is. Because I don't know if they know what they're doing, of course. But if it's like, I gotta do it to make them happy, well, it becomes charity, and you don't want to be a charity case. You know what I mean? Goddamn
right. So what tips would you give a woman who maybe doesn't know how to give head well?
Number 2 story on thebestpickup.com is I'm not kidding you. Is oddly enough on how to give a guy a blowjob.
So what am I missing?
I think it comes down to passion. Like you got to really dig the guy, and it's got to show, and it can't be just like the standard lick 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 lick, and you want to make it like it's like your favorite flavor. If you're gonna lick a lollipop, so if you're in a raspberry, you want the guy to know that you like raspberry. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Does that help you out?
I have heard that if a guy eats a lot of pineapple, that, his semen ends up tasting like pineapple. And if that helps me, like, I'm sort of more of a method actor. So
yeah,
that would help, if you know that you're going to be getting in bed with me, I would appreciate you having a diet of maybe honey and pineapple.
Woo. I heard milk and coconut makes a difference too.
Milk, really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not.
Wouldn't that just make it thicker?
Well, yeah, but the thicker, the heavier, the more into it the guy is.
Wait, you want my cum to be thicker or your cum?
I thought we were still on the topic of me being the receiver.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So your cum is thicker.
That's right, and I think that can be a sign of being excited.
Girls don't necessarily want a mouthful of cream, you know?
Okay. But you asked the question about what guys like.
Yes.
About when it comes to receiving, and a lot of women don't like to swallow. But
right.
I tell you, if a woman does and loves to swallow, that's going to be one of the best comes a guy's ever going to get. I'm not kidding.
I absolutely agree. Have you seen the HBO special with Cat Williams?
We don't get HBO up here. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can find it on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
He does a whole thing about girls giving their guy a blowjob.
Really?
Regular basis, and it's really, really funny. He's
really?
basically that you can get anything you want from a guy if you just give him head.
Yeah,
and there is some truth to that.
Yeah.
There's a caustic truth to that.
That's true. That's very true. Well, what tips would you give guys when it comes to obviously digging deep in between your legs? Like, what tips can you give a guy?
Don't fucking bite.
True. Do you have
it's
scars?
It's rude and it hurts. You can nibble a little bit, but don't bite. That's just mean.
There's one thing I've tried and it kind of works. When you kind of clench in the teeth, and then that body part, the clitoris, is stuck, but you're not like forcing it where it turns into a bite, but you just like use your tongue. I swear to God, women go nuts with it.
You're right. And also, don't be afraid to use your nose, and don't be afraid to use fingers.
To use which?
Your
Steamers.
nose and fingers.
Oh, fingers. Yeah, fingers, of course. But
put it all in there. You can magic. If I don't know where it's coming from and I don't know what body part it is, you're doing it right.
What about this? Now, I've been with one bisexual, and she liked to be fisted. Now, where do you stand on that?
Ow!
Yeah, I know. It freaked me out. Blood was coming out. It really, honestly, freaked me out.
Well, we have a drink here. It's our signature drink at the Shark Tank.